All right, today we're talking about adjacent angles, complementary angles, and supplementary angles. Adjacent angles are angles that share a side, so they have to be next to each other to be adjacent. And you can see on this angle pair, the blue line represents the shared side, so it'd be the equivalent of these two angles sharing that one side, combining, and that's why they're adjacent, because they're right next to each other and they share a side. With complementary angles, you have two angle pairs, two angles that combine to make a 90-degree angle. So if I have a 90 degrees like that, if I were to have two angles, one here and one here, combined, they were to make that right angle that we had at the beginning, just like that. A supplementary angle is two angles combined to make 180 degrees. So if I had two angles like this, if I took away the shared side, I would be left with a straight line, which is exactly 180 degrees. So that makes these two angles supplementary. Now, complementary and supplementary are different than the adjacent in that they don't have to share a side. They can be separate from each other, but if you were to combine the two angle measurements, they would add up to equal either 90 for complementary or 180 for supplementary. And so you could even have vertical angles. If both of these were 45, you could put them together and make 90-degree angles. A 90-degree angle, they would be complementary. So adjacent, they have to be sharing a side, they have to be next to each other. Complementary and supplementary, they don't, they just have to make up the 90 degrees or exactly 180 degrees.